Wait a minute. Let me hear that again. Hoping no one gets offended because being sexual is part of being a being, but get you a man that'll fix your piece if it's being a little shifty while you're doing this or that, because that's the kind of man I want. Someone that's going to support me and help me out, not who's going to ignore what I'm going through and not be supportive and not be able to laugh about it. Get you a man like that. And again, I love hearing stuff about wigs and hair pieces and just additional hair in general that's in the media and in music, because the more we talk about it, the more we normalize it. And that is the goal here, to make us feel normal, not like we're being different or outcast for having to wear something like helper hair or wigs or toppers or anything of the sort. So today's video is about accessories, and when I had my regular bio hair, I could not really wear clips because they would slide out, or any type of accessories because it would call attention to places I didn't want to call attention to. The only thing I could wear was maybe bobby pins, and even then they would slide out because they had not a lot of hair to grab onto. So I have a bunch of accessories I've been playing with, and I mean, I just realized I've had my topper anniversary about a little more than a year ago, and I, up until now, never really played with accessories and such because I just wasn't used to it and it just wasn't something I thought of. But now that I've gotten more used to my toppers, I am exploring, so I wanted to go through some accessories that I found that you can find on Amazon, just like at local little stores, even sometimes at Walgreens, like drugstores, and the headbands I bought were from Walmart. So I will list the stuff I bought on Amazon below, and feel free to play with your hair and different accessories and such now that you have it. So let us get into it. So this first one is these type of clasp clips. They're from Amazon. It was a package of several. These are the only three I really liked, but there was also a bow and a feather, and they actually all came in silver, and they came in gold too. So there was 2 moons, 2 circles, 2 triangles, 2 bows, 2 feathers, that kind of thing. I'll link that in the description. So that was one where you could keep your hair out of your face while still keeping your length, that first style. And the second style is just kind of that side sweep. I love the side sweep to keep it out of your face. The second one is these clips. I got these from a store that I love here called Discovery, because everything's pretty trendy and it is affordable, very affordable. Holla at any girls that like Discovery, hey. But again, this is a simple side sweep that just takes it next level with these awesome shimmery clips. Now, this next style is going to be with those same clips, only with making a braid in the front instead of just a side sweeping. And here I'm going to do just a regular braid. I never had the hair to practice French braids, Dutch braids, all the braids. I just learned a simple braid, and this works perfectly, I think, with any other braid. Just do whichever one you're comfortable with. But I run it pretty close to the bottom of the hair, and wherever I think I want it, I just add a couple more braids underneath that, just because it tends to I tend to lose a little bit of it when I tie it. So I'm just tying it with the clear elastic, and I'm doing the little pull out method with it to kind of give the braid a little more texture and make it look a little more big. So now I'm just pulling it to the back of my neck, about the nape of the neck, and you can decide to put it underneath the hair to kind of disguise it, or over the hair like I'm doing it right here. Now, if you look closely, you can see that I accidentally got some hair over the clips, and I don't want that to happen. So it really helps to be watching this video later to see that. And I highly encourage you to use a mirror to look at the back of your head, or, whether you record it or take a picture, just until at least you get used to putting these on, because we don't know what the back of our head really looks like. These next clips are smaller clips, kind of used for more of decorative purposes. And as you see here, I can expose my scalp. You just really need to be aware of your limitations of what your hair loss is and what your topper is. See, and these clips, I can wear them. Technically, this is the way I think most people would wear them, but I feel like when you wear it that way, you see the back of the clip when you are looking at your face. So I prefer putting them in, I think, what some people would call backwards, just because then you see the front of the clip. When you see the front of my face, if you're looking at the back of my head, you would see the back of the clip. And I feel like this actually feels like it supports the topper depending on where you put it. So that is definitely a bonus. And I also like doing this a little lower, kind of by the nape of the neck or behind the ear, just to get it out of the way. And of course, you can use 1 clip or 2 clips for any of these. And you can use a mirror, like I said, to get those hairs in place. Now, this next accessory is a headscarf. I'm doing the knot method where you just simply create a knot in the middle of the scarf, and you can decide to use a larger one. I'm using a smaller one for this tutorial. And I like putting my hair out of the way because now that I have all this hair, I find it a little hard to tie the scarf at the bottom at the nape of the neck. And I decide to put it a little offset from the center. You can decide to put it in the middle if you wanted to, but I think I just look better with on the side. And I won't go too much into the headscarves because I did do a headscarf inspirational video with toppers, and you can definitely go watch that, get a little inspo. But yeah, I think this is a great way to get your hair out of your face for the summer. You can wear it in a pony or you can let that hair down. But I think it's a cute thing to do, very simple, very easy, and it takes your hairstyle next level. This next accessory is a headband. I know you're saying, I already know about headbands, hello, nothing new, but this is different. This one has little rubber grips all over the inside. It is from Walmart. It is a scrunchy brand. So I like using this when I'm working out. I used to use those really big headbands. I think we probably all have used those. The ones that can stretch really far. You can kind of like scrunch it up and it's like thinner, or like spread it out and it's bigger. But I feel like I don't really need all that coverage now that I really have a topper, and those tend to slide, honestly, and this one does not slide. You can put it a little more forward to cover your hairline if you want to, or you can just wear it down and just go about your day, but it definitely does not move no matter how much I shook or tugged at it. I did some like headbanging shit. I did some, hey, I'm a bad bitch, let me whip my hair back and forth, and it did not come off. I've definitely brought this scrunchie up several times, but I'm about to preach again because I love it. Every time I work out, I put it in this creaseless scrunchie. You can actually buy them at Walmart, and I saw them at Discovery. And on a hot summer day, I definitely use this, or I move it to the side to make it more of a side pony, but I swear by these. This accessory will bring your low pony to the next level. Now, I got this off Amazon. It came in a pack of 6. I will link that again on the below. And you want to start off by really smoothing out your hair. You want to make sure there's no tangles, no bumps, because this is a slick look. So this accessory has everything you need on it. It has the hair tie. So I just start gathering my hair at the back. And I first do end up wetting it with water. If I was doing anything more than wearing it beyond this tutorial, I might use a little mousse just to get that nicely smoothed in the back. And go ahead and tie it with the tie that comes on the accessory. And I go ahead and tie it twice. Maybe it ends up that you do it another time if you have less hair. But you really want to make sure that it's nice and smooth. And you want to go ahead and put on that clamp around the pony you just made. Being super careful that you don't get hair where the clasp kind of closes, because you are going to end up spinning this. As you can see right here, you don't want that to be seen, that little opening, so you spin it to the back, and you don't want hair to get stuck in there. And now you're left with a super sleek and comfortable pony, because I find it a little uncomfortable to have it be a higher pony. And when I saw myself in this video, it is almost unrecognizable because I am so not used to having that much hair in the back or in a pony. And to continue this look, I go ahead and get a rat tail comb and kind of put it above my ears or over my ears, because I feel like that kind of gives it that slick look. You can do it on one side or both sides or not at all. But this is the end result. Super cute and super refined looking pony. Thank you so much for watching Team Topper. I know as topper wearers, it can be difficult to deal with accessories because of excessive weight, or we don't want them to kind of like expose the scalp and such. But these accessories are topper friendly. You just need to play with them and see what works for you. And I hope they are helpful and you can implement them into your lives, along with maybe some of those hairstyle ideas I threw in there with them. Thank you once again so much for watching, and don't forget, we are fierce, knowledgeable, and taking control. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!